move you over here. I'm just gonna reset you. There we go. So, hello. This video is meant for my counselor, but I might share it to YouTube because it'll be for my pack. So let's just get started. This is like educating people on being a Therian. I'm a part of the Blood Moon Therian Wolf / Creature Pack. Why it's called Wolf / Creature Pack, and why I like to put that in there is because there's mostly wolves in it. Which, actually, there's mostly wolves and creatures in it. Like, we have Vampire. She only drinks blood through cooked meat, though. And I don't even think she really drinks blood. So that's just a little weird. But she is a part of the pack, and her stereotype is a vampire, and her other kin type is vampire, but her Therian type is a bat. Now, my stereotypes are all, here, let me get them up, are wolf, which is Celestia, a panther, which is Jade, a cat, which is Genesis, and a dragon, which is Aurora. Now, I'm going to educate you on my pack ranking. Like, first there's Alpha, which is the leader of the pack. They're very protective, brave, and controlling, and decides the rank of people. Beta is second in command. They mostly help out with the pups and get them educated enough into becoming into either Omega or Beta. And then there's Delta, which is basically a well-trusted newer member. And then there is Omega, which is mostly the outcast, not well-trusted new member. And then the pups are a younger, less mature member, or it can also be called much newer members, newer to the stereotypes, like very young, or just younger maturity-wise. Most of the hyper ones, very hyper, very, jumpy and things like that. Those are most of the pups. But Omegas are usually the loner kind of people, the ones that stick out from the group, that don't really talk to people, and just kind of sit there like. And the Delta is where, again, it's like the well-trusted newer member. Sorry, I have sinuses bothering me right now. But what they basically do is they are like kind of the third in command. They help out with getting the Omega to be more open and to talk to people and to get onto the level of being trusted. And then there are the Beta, which are second in command. They are like the pup trainers. They help the pups get up to another level. They're very protective of the pups, kind of like alphas. They're basically the second in command alpha. Like they're alpha's right hand, help them make decisions, help them learn where to go next, help them build the territories, set their territories, like alphas. I can teach you about the behavior of wolves and things like that too. And I can teach you how to bark and how to growl and things like that, and how to do it like an open mouth growl, a snarl, and a howl, and an open mouth growl, and also a closed mouth growl. I think I already said that. And I can teach you how to do all those things. But now I'm going to describe my stereotypes, and then I'm going to describe shifts. First is the wolf, and she is Celestia. She is a brownish tan with blue eyes, shy and brave. She's also the alpha. And the panther Jade is white, a loner, blue eyes, sneaky and brave. She's the omega. Depending on the day, depends on what more I'm feeling, what stereotype I'm feeling closer to. And that's when I become alpha or omega, or pup, or alpha again. Like, for the cat Genesis, she is orange. She is orange. She has a few black stripes. She has brown eyes. She's very hyper and very friendly. And she is considered more of a pup, kind of. But all of these still keep me on the, that's what they're more considered, not their actual ranking. What they would more fit in with, if they were to be a rank. But I still stick as alpha for all of these Therian types. And my dragon Aurora has green eyes, and also a greenish color. But I do not know any other things about her because she's more of a newer one that I've meditated to find. Next is the shifts that I'm going to explain to you. Yes, it's normal to have multiple stereotypes. I should probably explain what Therian means. Therian means that you believe that part of you or your soul is part animal / creature / thing, other kid, things like that. Again, I sound very nasally because it's my sinuses. Now we're going to talk about the shifts. There is a phantom shift, which I have more of, where I feel like I have like a tail or some ears or maybe some wings. My dragon doesn't, that's not how my dragon is. My dragon doesn't have wings. She had lost them in battle. She was my first ever one not to find, but to phantom shift. I usually have mental shifts, but phantom shifts for any other creature mostly happen with being my wolf or my cat. Rarely ever the panther. But the dragon was my first ever one. I had a scaled tail, and it was very sensitive. Like, anytime someone would get very close behind me, it would kind of perk up, and I would feel it. Like, I knew it was there, but nobody else knew it was there, and nobody could tell that I was very uncomfortable. I didn't want to say, "Hey dude, you're making me uncomfortable," because then it would be, and they're like, "How? I'm barely even close to you," but they're touching the tail. And then there is mental shifts, and mental shifts, first off, the phantom shift meaning is you feel the limbs of your animal or / creature attached to you or your body. A mental shift is where you go into a mental state of your animal / creature. And that is where, you become a different person / creature / animal. You don't physically become it, that's a different shift. But I've only had mental and phantom shifts. And some people, I do believe that it's possible, but I don't think that anybody near me has ever had it before, where they can physically shift, where you become your animal / creature completely. But I believe that there are people out there that might be able to do it. But that's kind of crossing the lines of reality and other things. So I try not to use it as much of a term. Then there's dream shift. My friend has this a lot, where she dreams about shifting or comes out of a dream and is shifted. And that's where you shift after or during a dream. So yeah, those are all the shifts, and that's basically the end of it. And then later I will teach you how to do barks and howls and growls, and how to go from your diaphragm instead of your throat, and things like that. So yeah. by the way, I'm still alpha. Alpha forever.